Shalom and welcome to 2 Minutes of Torah. This year is entitled Parshat Haazinu. The pasuk talks about Ki Adin Hashem Amo, that Hashem will judge us when Ki Yir Ki Azlat Yad Vefes Atzor Vazuv. He sees that everything is gone. The Gemara says, when will Hashem judge us? When will Hashem bring the complete redemption? So when we feel that there's no hope. And Rashi says, when we have Yeyush from the Geulah, we have despair, we give up hope of ever having the Geulah. That's the simple pshat in Rashi. Rabbi Kamenetzi says, in his famous commentary, Emet Yaakov, on the Chumash, says, I don't understand. How could it possibly be that when we merit the Geulah, when we forget about one of the 13 principles of the faith, belief in Mashiach, there's one of the Animamins. So how do we have the redemption come about when we reject the redemption and we give up hope from the redemption? He says, therefore, it's not what the Gemara means. It doesn't mean that we have Yesh from the redemption from Hashem. He says what it means is that we have too much faith in our own hands and our own force, and we somehow feel that we are going to bring about this new state of civilization and world peace, and we're going to somehow accomplish it when we don't realize that it's not possible. The way that the human psyche is structured, and Esav Sonei Yaakov, we are not going to bring about world peace on our own, and the only way for it to happen is through a miraculous divine intervention. That's what Yaakov Kamenetsky says. There's another possibility. The Gemara goes on to say that some of the rabbis were talking about the redemption, and one of the other rabbis says, you know what, please don't go ahead and delay the redemption. How does it delay the redemption? Because the pasuk implies that you shouldn't be involved in the redemption, and then you can have the redemption. So that's a third twist, the third approach. That what? When the Jews are hyper-focused on the redemption, and you're looking at every single detail, this is the sign of redemption. Oh, it's going to come in 2 days from now. It's going to come tomorrow. And the fact that this happened and that happened. With that approach, you're not going to have the redemption. I remember I was here 30 years ago when the whole world was getting together to attack Saddam Hussein when he took over Kuwait in 1990. And everyone was convinced this is the beginning of Gog and Magog and this and that, and they get focused in on it. People think that this person is the Mashiach, and then they get focused on that, and it takes over. It's not healthy. We believe in redemption. It's one of the Ikarim, Im Kozah HaKala B'chol Yom Sheyavo. Of course, as we say in the Yigimel Animamins, which is put into a form of a song in Yigdal, of course we believe in it. But when you focus on Mashiach, and this is Mashiach, that Mashiach, you lose your focus on doing Torah and mitzvot and growing, getting closer to Hashem, building close relationships with our friends and family. And instead we just keep thinking, oh, the Mashiach is going to be, this is going to be, that's going to be, and it just loses the proper perspective. So in sum, we have three possibilities in the Gemara when it says that when we are gone and have despair, then we have Geulah. One shot is the Rashi, literally, when we have total despair, that's when Hashem will bring Geulah. That's we did not analyze that approach. Rabbi Yaakov Kamenetsky has a difficult time with that shot and says, of course, we know that there will be redemption, but we somehow feel that we'll bring it about. And the third possibility is that we know there's a redemption, but we get hyper-focused on it. And instead of growing and learning and developing, we just get focused on all these different signs. This is Mashiach, that's Mashiach, that person's a Mashiach, and it's just a loss of the proper perspective. It's Hashem, we should be involved in Torah Mitzvah in the proper perspective, and that should, Hashem, bring the Mashiach. Shalom.